Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the A-10 Warthog today. We're doing, you know, what the A-10 does best. We're defending ground troops, knocking out some enemy armor. We have a little base down there that's being attacked by a lot of different assets. We're here to basically thin out the tanks. They can take care of everything else, the technicals and the BMPs, but we're on tank duty today. Now the one thing I really want to highlight in this video is the A-10's ability to identify targets and engage them, like basically with no effort. Right, look at this one. What's this? This is a BMP right here, but you can see the contrast is not very good, so I'm gonna have trouble getting a point track. This looks like armor right here. It's a possible T-64. Here we go. We'll switch the black hot, which should give me, oh no, sorry, this is the TV function right here. Hold on, I'm masking the TGP right now, so I need to turn in a little bit. The TGP is on my right wing, so I have to keep that in mind. I still can't get a good, we'll zoom in here and look now that we have the contrast, the black tank versus the background there. There we go. We got a point track on them, and that's perfect. We need the point track in order to laze for the laser guided bomb I'm going to drop here, the GBU-12. I could manually, I guess, do it, but why would you do that? You know. So here we go. We're going to CCRP drop this. 2, 1, pickle. I am also carrying some JDAMs 2,000 pounders for stationary targets. Remember, JDAMs do not hit moving targets unless it's the laser guided JDAM, which somebody in the comment section said doesn't exist. That most definitely does. I think it's the GBU-54. Impact here should be in just a second. There it is. Direct hit on target. So also worth noting that the armor vehicles you're seeing in this video, many of them, the tanks especially, are current Hill assets that are coming to DCS in the future. He really does do a fantastic job with that. Has really improved the, in my opinion, ground assets that we have in DCS. I think he's added a lot to the sim, and he's done a fantastic job. His assets are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to turn in because I think I see some possible BTRs that are getting a little close to the base. I'm going to try to knock them out because they're behind these trees. I don't think the base has a good line of sight on them. And look at this, my seat's too high. I can barely get the gun pipper on them. Here we go. Got one, got two, and I'm going to have to lower my seat because I'm sitting a little too high here. But yeah, shack those two and that, whatever that was, T-64 or T-55 I killed. Here we go, we'll just lower the seat a little bit. Yeah, it's a nice little thing with the A-10. You can actually change where your seat sits. Being locked by something, I'm just gonna flare missile launch from somewhere. I don't see it. There it is. Oh, it's back there. Oh, they went for it. They have some sort of anti-air down there. It's going for flares, which is good. It's probably SA-13 or something. But anyway, what we'll do is I will designate that location with the HMD, and now I won't lose it, and I'll come back and have a look and see what that is. And that HMD, I'm actually going to pull up Mavericks here, but that HMD, you can see how it adds so much capability to the A10 and dramatically improves the situational awareness. It really is a shame the A10 is being retired. Here we go. Got him. Whatever. I don't have a point track on him, but that's okay. Because I'm just gonna hit him with a Maverick. So I just need to set that point as SPI, sensor point of interest, so that the Maverick looks over there, and then I can... Oh, I do have a point track. Never mind, we're good. There you go, Maverick's looking right at him. There we go. Locked and rifle. And that's it for that guy. See, if the environment is set up for the A10 to work, such as enemy surface-to-airs have been knocked out and there's no fighters, there's really nothing better than the A10 for air-to-ground. Even today. Look at that thing. SA-13. I got him on white hot and he's dead. Alright. Good kill. Alright. I'm being locked up by something, but I've got rear aspect shot on whatever this is. Probably another BTR or something. He's dead. And look at that, we got another missile launch. So we'll break away from it.
Pull up, pull up.
These guys are just constantly trying to ambush me with their anti-air. Drove that one missile into the ground. And I'll have to come around once again. We will designate that area. It's close enough, I don't care. And what we'll do is we'll come around, put the TGP on it, there we go. And then I'll just slew the TGP onto where I believe that launch was from. I think it was right there. And we're gonna go ahead and turn in. Remember that my TGP is on my right wing, so that basically means that, you know, if I'm gonna orbit an area in order to engage targets, I gotta do a orbit with my right wing pointing at that location. Because if I put it on, you know, if I do like if the TGP was on the left, for example, I would point my left wing, right, in order to not mask the thing. Look at this, it's another SA-13. This guy's moving up. So what he's trying to do is move up and provide cover for his advancing armor. And I'm not going to allow that. We got him in a point track here. Got the Maverick looking at him. And let's just confirm that that's the case. We'll zoom in. There he is. Rifle. Hopefully that's the last anti-air. So the A10 does have to defend itself at least a little bit out here, and I've experimented with putting harms on this thing, and it's actually not that bad. But in a convoluted environment with a lot of anti-air, the A10 certainly struggles. And half the time it's just fighting to keep itself alive and not really providing support the way it should be. This guy's gonna die here in a moment, and once he's dead I can get back to work. There he goes, he's dead. And let's see what else we can find out here. And these little ambushing targets are certainly the worst for the A10. There's something out here. It is a tank of some kind. No, it's a BMP. So we'll kill him quickly. Those are actually quite dangerous for the A10 with the little cannon they got on top. Look at this, found a helicopter. Definitely nicked them there. We'll pull up. These guys have door gunners, so they can actually be kind of dangerous. I'm being locked by some sort of anti-air. It could be from the base itself, because those helicopters are definitely receiving fire. I'm gonna come around. These guys are actually pretty dangerous for the base. They're carrying a lot of rockets, it looks like. So I'm really pushing the A-10 to kill these guys quickly. This guy's up high. I'm trying to lead him. There we go. He's done for. There's another one right there. Oh, something just riddled me with bullets. Okay, I think it was this guy's door gunner that shot me. And I tried to shred him up. I kind of missed, but I did make him jettison his pods. So we'll go ahead and finish the job on this guy. He's trying to be evasive, look at him. It's just a fat hippopotamus. Alright, and I'll go straight for this guy next. Right off the nose here. And we'll try to be quick with this guy. Got a perfect side aspect shot on him and almost had him. He took a few hits there. Definitely gonna have to come around for this guy though. It's the last one. I would have liked to see some 9x capability on the HMD for the A10. I think that would be pretty cool. Because then I could just literally 9x this guy as I pull away. Which I think is an important function for an A10. I think, you know, engaging helicopters is kind of something that the A10 should be able to do pretty well. Look at this thing. I'm really pulling hard on the A10 here. Oh, it's going to be tight. And there we go. He's on fire. And... oh, he landed it. Wow. He's on fire, though. It's a hot landing. Okay, what do we got here? Something off the nose here. 3 guys. Looks like armor, so I'm just going to engage these guys. 2 tanks and a possible BMP, I believe. Rifle 2. And the problem is I don't know who the other guy, like which one did I shoot at? There's 3 of them and I shot 2. They're still off the nose here. I'm just trying to see it visually. I think there's one right there. Have I shot at this guy yet? This guy right here. Oh yeah, I shot at him. So he's dead. It's this guy right here. Okay, rifle. The other 2 are dead. And I think this one's the BMP. We knocked out the tanks, whatever they were. And there we go. Shack all 3 in one pass. You know, just think about... oh, there's something... something's shooting artillery at the base. It's right there. I think. Let me switch over. Let me grab my JDAMs here. Because I think they're stationary. And I'm going to have to point my right wing. Right now is my left wing, so we're masked there. We're gimbal rolled. And... let me bring it around, and there we go. We got good line of sight on it. There's like 3 vehicles. And while they're stationary, I'm gonna hit them with a 2,000-pound bomb. Looks like maybe 3 technicals down there, possible AAA as well on one of those technicals. And I got the JDAM on the way. Look at that, 3 vehicles. I wonder, I mean, they're pretty close together, and that's a 2,000-pound JDAM. I doubt these guys are gonna survive that. 2,000-pound explosion should knock out all 3 of these vehicles, I would imagine. Oh yeah, there it is. Awesome. Let me just... Actually, let me see. Yeah, all 3 are dead. Okay. See, I killed those guys, but there's still some sort of artillery hitting the base. And I think it's right here. Something's... I see some sort of muzzle flash or something over here. What is that? Oh, yeah. Enemy self-propelled artillery. Okay. Perfect target for the JDAMs. Got my last JDAM here. 2,000-pounder again. Should absolutely vaporize these guys. It reminds me of when we hit that MiG-21 on the ramp with a 2,000-pound bomb. Just absolutely vaporized that guy. Alright, here we go. Pickle. I kind of dropped that one at a dive. It'll get there a little faster. Theoretically, they're both shooting now. And they have no idea what's coming for them. Oh yeah, that whole little base, all their tents and vehicles and their artillery absolutely vaporized with 1 JDAM. Alright, we got some moving targets here. I mean, like, you see like the loiter time of the A-10, man. I'm just out here just hanging out. You know, just putting in work. This is something T-55 or something. Parked on the side of the road there. He's dead. I don't even know if he was active. Doesn't matter, he's dead now. Okay, I have another one advancing here. Here we go. And this is exactly what happened to the Iraqis in Desert Storm when the A-10s just caught, you know, masses of armor in the desert. Like, it's an A-10's dream to just do that, you know, like those guys absolutely wrecked those armored columns. Diving on this guy with a GBU-12 and Pickle. And again, he has no idea. Again, you need to use laser guided for moving targets. You can't use a GPS coordinate, obviously, because it's moving, right? And theoretically, that's going to hit them. They don't stand a chance out here, man. It's almost not fair. And this thing absolutely mops up everything out here. I got this guy on the side of the road. Rifle on him. This thing is carrying enough ordnance to knock out a small army, which is essentially what we've done here today. That Maverick was a little close, so I'm just going to follow in with a gun on this, whatever this is, armor, some sort of tank. He's dead. Just in case the Maverick didn't hit, I was going to follow in with a gun, but he's dead. That's about it, man. Look, there's just like wreckage and charred vehicles throughout this entire area of the desert now. Okay, quick gun run on this last tank here. And then I think we're done. We've knocked out all the tanks. There's a dead tank right beside him, which is foreshadowing what's going to happen to this guy. He's turning his turret towards me and he's dead. Oh, he was going to try to hit me with his main gun. What's this? More tanks? No, these are more charred, destroyed tanks. That's the remnants of the A-10. Alright, that's it from me. Let's get out of here.